The link between crypto and the United States, which has the most powerful economy in the world, has been very interesting. There have been rumors that the government wants to heavily control the crypto market, but Americans are really getting into it. But the latest news from the Biden government seems to be about to change things. Want to know what this update is and what effect it has on SHIB? Watch this video all the way through. Disclaimer before we talk about that. Let's talk quickly about this new information about Shiba Inu. OKX, a very popular cryptocurrency exchange, recently held a poll to find out which altcoins its followers would like to see listed on the site. You might not be surprised to learn that a Shiba Inu symbol is a single bone. And I say that it might not surprise you because the Shiba Inu society is always on top of these kinds of things. But I recently bought a lot of bone tokens in addition to setting up a poll in which Shiba Inu bone and our Doge came out on top. I mean that the exchange now has 400% more bones than it did before that buy. So, after this buy, it now has 7.85 million bone tokens worth $8.03 million. OKX now has the fourth most bone in the whole world. It's interesting that OKX isn't the only exchange that has recently chosen to hire bone or even set up a poll to decide this. Cito, a market in Dubai, recently used a poll to ask its community what tokens it should add next. Cito has already put SHIB on the list, so it makes sense that Bone won the vote. So, Bone will be listed on two big exchanges in just a few days, which is something we definitely want. If Shibarium is coming out soon, and if you thought this was really helpful, please leave a review and share this video with your friends. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm, which makes it easier for me to keep making better movies. Now let's get to the most important news for today. People losing faith in the banking system is no longer a surprise. Some banks that people thought would last forever, or at least for a long time, have gone out of business. Some people have been able to get their money back after the crashes. But the fact that they happened in the first place has made a lot of people think about safer options. We're talking about everyone from regular buyers to people who work for the government in this case. And crypto looks like a great option for a lot of these people. Some government leaders have even taken it a step further. For example, Mayor Eric Adams got paid in cryptocurrency, and Mayor Francis Suarez of Miami created the Miami coin. Senators like Cynthia Lummis and Ron Wyden have been very open about how optimistic they are about crypto. But none of them are as good as Ben Labolt, who is in charge of messaging at the White House. Labolt has a lot of money in the crypto market, much more than you might think from someone who works for the US government. He used to be a partner at Bully Pulpit Interactive, a company that represented a number of crypto players, such as decentralized exchange Uniswap and Andreessen Horowitz, a venture capital firm that has money in Coinbase. Surprisingly, that's not the most important thing here. The biggest news is why Labolt's deals with cryptocurrencies came to light in the first place. President Biden actually signed an executive order that lets government departments start doing risk analyses on crypto. This shows that the US government has finally started to pay attention to crypto. Labolt was only mentioned because the Biden government doesn't want him to be a part of the risk study because he works in the cryptocurrency market. Since it's his job, he'll be able to tell the president how he should regulate crypto and social media companies. But from far away, it looks like it would be. Anyway, that's not important. In the end, the US government has finally started to pay attention to the crypto market. We don't know exactly what the risk analysis will show, but the fact that the crypto market is getting attention is a step in the right direction. Also, if the US government takes this step, it's likely that other countries will finally do the same, given how important the US is to the world economy. Now, all of that is fine and good, but if you own SHIB, you might be thinking what any of this has to do with SHIB. Well, it's pretty clear. If the US really did make crypto legal, there would be no doubt that the market for crypto would go up. We can expect more people to buy and hold cryptocurrency. Even more so when you think about all the bank runs that have been going on. And since SHIB is one of the best cryptocurrencies and doesn't cost that much, many people would choose it as their first step into the crypto market, don't you think? Well, you could tell us what you think in the area below. Anyway, getting back to the Bolt and his clear interest in crypto, I did say how much Bitcoin he has. But before we get to that, this station gives away 100,000 SHIB every day to anyone who wants to take part. Just subscribe to this channel, like this movie, and leave a comment below. Hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck. According to reports, the bolt holes cost between $50,000 and $100,000. At least. That's what he said when he was running for office. Plus, he has investments in a number of crypto companies. That's a lot of cryptocurrency to hold, don't you think? It's clear that he has a lot of faith in the future of the cryptocurrency market. Of course, this is part of the reason why the Biden government doesn't want him to be part of the risk analysis. But that's not important. If someone like Lil Bolt has so much money in Bitcoin, do you think she has a chance of being in his cryptocurrency wallet? I mean, I already said that the token is one of the best coins on the market, but it is still very cheap. So he can buy as many as he needs. And if he can hold up to $100,000, think about how many SHIB tokens he can buy with a small portion of that amount. I know this is a lot of what ifs, but I think it's possible. How do you feel? Tell us what you think in the area below. In the meantime, a lot of people have been getting in shape, which is not something you made up. Based on the information on PuppyScan, beta testnet PuppyNet is the network that keeps track of the growth of Shibarium. More than 14 million different wallets are now on Puppy Watch. Your teacher says that the number of new wallets has gone down a lot in the last few days, but that means that 100,000 new wallets have been added since Thursday, which is still a lot, if you ask me. As we talk about this, it's important to keep in mind that Shibarium is still in the testing process. The real Shibarium hasn't come out yet, but based on what we know about PuppyNet so far, I think it's safe to say that the real Shibarium will be a hit. Also, since the development team is using this time to fix things that need fixing, we can expect Shibarium to get a lot better while we wait for it to come out. We can feel good about the fact that sheep are being used in more and more ways. People are getting more chances to buy and sell sheep, which is good for the environment. Watcher Guru recently reported that Binance said it had teamed up with a company called Ivanpa, which helps people pay for things around the world. The statement said that the partnership would let Binance pay users buy things from Ivanpa's global network of more than 400 retailers using Shiba Inu and more than 70 other cryptocurrencies. When you add this to the fact that Bowen just got listed on 2 exchanges, which I talked about earlier in this video, I think it is safe to say that Shiba Inu is becoming really popular among crypto platforms. It could be because of how well PuppyNet has been working, or because the development team has been putting out so many changes lately. No matter what the reason is, I'm glad it's happening, and I'm sure you are too. We've reached the end of this movie. If you like the movie, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comments. This helps me a lot with YouTube's formula. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this movie. Let's tell everyone about this.